A A24 movie with Chris Evans and Pedro Pascal. This should be interesting. So, y'all know, for those who've watched my channel for a while, y'all know I love A24 movies. It always leaves me in suspense of where they're going to go with this story because A24 and Neon usually make movies that are... You see a trailer and you think it's one way, then you watch it and you're like, what the heck? And to see Chris Evans in an A24 movie, which, excuse me, if I remember correctly, I don't think he's ever been in an A24 project. I think Pedro Pascal has. I could be wrong there, but Chris Evans, to see him in a A24 project and to see them both in one movie, I'm like, you see it in the thumbnail, I'm like, interesting. They also have, I forgot her name. What's her name? Dakota Fanning? No. I forgot her name, the 50 Shades of Grey lady right there. She's in there, but when I saw Pedro Pascal and Chris Evans in, and then Chris Evans looked weird in the picture, I was like, oh, and it's A24, so I don't know what to expect. So this new movie's called Materialists. So I'm interested in seeing where this is going. Like I said, with A24, you never know, and that's why I love their company, because one, you never know, and then when you watch the trailer, you still don't. So it makes it interesting. I say this all the time. Every movie they make is not good, but they've earned my respect, them and Neon, to at least try to see, what's this going to be about. I usually go to theaters and watch almost every movie that they make. Some I've missed, like some I just don't catch. But for the most part, if I know it's out, I'm into seeing it. Even if the trailer doesn't interest me, I'm like, okay, the movie could come out a whole lot better. There's been some movies like that where I'm like, the trailer has been very mid, but then I go see the movie, I'm like, I like art. I like diversity in movies. I don't like the same thing over and over, the same CGI movie. As much as I love superheroes, I like more than that. I like creativity. So A24 and Neon usually does it. So I'm interested in seeing where this one goes, The Materialist. Let's go ahead and check this out.
Hey, are you single? I'm a matchmaker. Give me a call if you want to meet somebody.
I deserve someone who fulfills all of my criteria.
Nothing over 20 BMI.
I don't want someone who likes cats.
I'm trying to settle.
I promise you're going to marry the love of your life.
This is what she's like, a female
How many
hitch.
marriages are you responsible for now, Lucy?
9. If the girl asks for a tall drink of water with a salary over 500 grand, you deliver.
Pedro Pascal's everywhere, bro.
Want a drink?
Sure. Coke and beer.
Hey, buddy.
Hi, John.
Huh.
Definitely didn't expect to run into you tonight.
I missed you.
Yeah, you don't even remember my face.
Lucy M., the eternal bachelorette.
You can do better than me.
My instincts are usually right.
Hi.
Wow. You know how to do the math, don't you? You are what we call a unicorn. An impossible fantasy.
How much is this apartment?
12 million.
Not gonna marry him, are you?
Why not?
Because he's good looking and rich. Probably doesn't have roommates.
Is that my charger?
When I see your face, I see wrinkles and children that look like you. So where does that leave us?
What are you thinking about?
I don't think I'm very good at my job anymore. We promised them love, but the math doesn't add up.
Why does anyone even get married?
Because they're lonely.
This is not where I thought this was going to go.
And because they're hopeful.
This brings
I
a...
think I need to meet someone more grown.
I have a really beautiful client. She's 31.
I wasn't really thinking 30s.
Okay, so that was not where I thought it was going to go. Honestly, that brought back a not old, but a 2000s romantic feel. If y'all know, like, the old days, like 27 Dresses, He's Not That Into You, so on and so forth. There's so many. The 2000s, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. The 2000s had a lot of rom-coms and just romantic dramas in general. This A24 felt like it brought that back. Now, I still believe in the back of my head, because I know A24. I'm pretty sure there's something else that's either dark or that's going to turn the tables of this story a little bit with this movie. Probably with Chris Evans or even Pedro Pascal. Which, by the way, I have to say this. I say this all the time. Pedro Pascal stays working. You see him everywhere, and I ain't hating on it. I know some people do. They like he's everywhere, say stuff for other people. Are you kidding? He's an entrepreneur in the acting world. He gets projects. People want him. I'm happy for him. Get the work while he has it. But no, I really think there's something with Pedro Pascal's character. Or, you know what? That's what I think. I'm gonna lean on that one. Chris Evans looks like a guy who's, you know, as they say, down on his luck or like down on like situations in life where things are not going out in his favor, and he actually is the good guy. Like we've seen those kind of romantic movies before, and Pedro Pascal, because he's rich and he looks good, he looks like the right guy, but he actually has a dark past. I can see A24 going down that route. I can see that. This looks like a 2000s, I was like rom-com movie, but with an A24 twist to it. That's what this could be. I could be over doing it with my, trying to figure it out. It could be just a simple rom-com, but it's A24. So Pedro Pascal looks too good in this movie. I'll put it that way. That's the way to look at it. If you see like rich, always smiling, dressed well, all this other stuff, they're having a good time. You don't see anything bad about this dude. There's something else going on with him. Or it could be even crazier. It could be something going on with Chris Evans where the trailer makes it seem like, okay, give this man a chance. He might not be rich and all this other stuff, but he can love you good. But then in the movie, you actually see, no, she's actually smart and stayed away from him because Chris Evans could be this crazy guy. So, I don't know. It looks like a callback to the 2000s rom-com, but knowing A24, it's going to be sprinkled with something crazy in there. Probably nothing too crazy, but enough to be like, yep, there's A24. Anyway, I guess we'll find out. Like I said, it's A24. I'm gonna watch it regardless. So, and I like the 2000s rom-com era. I was shocked they don't bring those kind of movies back. They do like one every now and then, but back in the 2000s, they were. And I have no shame. I watched the heck out of all of them. So one of my favorites is How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. Actually, I have that movie right here. Yep, I do. So it is what it is. I like those movies, but we'll see how this goes. Anyway, I will say the thumbnail I saw with Chris Evans he looked a lot different here. Maybe that was somebody edited that picture and make it look extra weird, but in the thumbnail I saw of him, I was like, here he looks like a normal guy. He just looks sad. But yeah, anyway, we'll see how it goes. But thank y'all so much for tuning in. I'll see you later.